What's up? What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one here. Uh, Sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Uh, Got some breaking news in as the Lakers have hired Darvin Ham as their new head coach. This is according to Wojnarowski. Pretty sure it's not no surprise, but he was originally an assistant with the Milwaukee Bucks and he signed a 4 year. They've signed him to a 4 year deal. Now, uh, Darvin Ham, he's been with the Bucks since 2018, and he's also had previous roles. He was with the Lakers back in 2011. Had a short stint there, about roughly 2 years, as you see in the picture here with the booty goon, aka Dwight Howard, and then also he was with Atlanta Hawks uh, from 2013 to 2018. Uh, you know, he also played, as you know, he was he was notorious for breaking the glass 1 year in college, one rather, and could he was known as a leaper when he played in the NBA. But he played in the NBA from '96 to 2005, and then also he won a ring with the '04 Pistons. Now this is what LeBron wanted, and we're gonna have to see how this works out. What's up with it, y'all? I see y'all in the building. Stephen Green, I see you in the building. Memphis, I see you in here. What's up with it, True Viking? I see you in here, Queen. And you said what the Lakers could have called me to be the next coach. Well, we'll have to see what happens. He does have a lot of coaching experience. Okay, he does have a lot of coaching experience. Now you got to remember he has a championship up under his belt, and also you have to take into account that he's been with he was with the Atlanta Hawks for quite some time, and then of course he was with the Milwaukee Bucks, and you know he's been in their system for quite some time. So he's been in some winning situations. Now, is it going to be an adjustment? Yeah, it is. It's going to be an adjustment period because he's playing up under LeBron. He's playing in an organization. He's walking into a situation where it's pretty much a mess to say the least. Uh, but we'll have to see what takes place. Do I have faith in Darvin Ham? I mean, look, I got faith in anybody that tries to step up and be a leader, especially as a black man, being a coach and everything. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. And then on top of that, you got to think about it. He's going to be managing egos because word around the campfire is that they're going to go ahead and they're going to keep Russell Westbrook, and then he's got to deal with that situation too. And then of course dealing with LeBron, and then uh, AD, and just a complete mess that he's gonna have to deal with. Uh, I know that people were expecting somebody like Doc Rivers, as I told you before, and I told everybody before. I highly doubted that Doc Rivers was going to go to the Lakers. They were sending smoke screens as usual, you know. So uh, we'll see what the next step is for the Lakers. I don't know how a lot of Lakers fans are feeling about this. Uh, I'm just because they got so many. I can understand the frustration of some. Why did they get Darvin Ham or whatever? But if you're not a Lakers fan, then this really shouldn't concern you. Really, you know what I'm saying? I The only reason that I'm kind of like indifferent about it, I would say, is because I wanted Mark Jackson to be there. But unfortunately, Mark Jackson, I know that he did not want to deal with the BS. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is. He didn't. He wanted to call his own shots, and he wanted to be able to be in a situation to where it didn't feel like he was walking on eggshells. So another situation would have been better for him. Been better for Mark Jackson. But again, if you're just now hearing this, Darvin Ham has been hired as Lakers head coach. He has been hired as Lakers head coach. Uh, you know, this makes me think because I really, to be honest with you, I really don't want to run it back with Doc. And I'm talking about Philly now. I really don't want to run it back with Doc. I would like Sam Cassell to go ahead and get his opportunity. That makes me think, why not go ahead and just give Sam Cassell an opportunity? He's been an assistant for quite some time. And I know Sam Cassell in the back of his mind, he's thinking, okay, well, Darvin Ham, he's been in the circus for quite some time. Now he could definitely. You say he should coach college. Mark Jackson blackballed in the NBA. Are you talking about Mark Jackson coaching college? Memphis, because yeah, I mean, and I would like to have him in the organization, within the organization, but not as a head coach. I think his time has passed. Nah, he wouldn't be. I disagree with that. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Him going to college, I don't think if he goes to a HBCU, yeah. But other than that, nah, I wouldn't want him to go to one of the top schools or anything like that. One of just regular D1 schools or anything. But if it's a HBCU, yes. Like take the Dion route or something like that. But other than that, no. I wouldn't want him to go to a just a regular school or whatever because they're gonna give him hell just like they're gonna give him hell just like they give Penny Hardaway hell and just like they give Jawan Howard hell. And Jawan Howard is just gonna go ahead and stay, but they're gonna give him hell. I guarantee you. They're gonna be like, well, he wasn't successful as an NBA coach and all this other stuff, which he was successful as an NBA coach. It's just the fact that he got cut off the strings he got cut off the hook real quick because of his religious beliefs or whatnot. But they're gonna try to push that narrative. They're definitely gonna try to push that narrative. Um, but we'll see what happens with Darvin Ham. We'll see what takes place. I'm just excited that it's a black man, and I know Stephen, you're not too fond about Darvin Ham being in the coaching position, but I mean, hey, another black man has been hired. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. Look, if he's not successful, hey, the only thing that you could say, look, I already know that they're going to try to sit here and they're going to try to put everything on him if he's not successful. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later, but there has been a shift, and I think LeBron is recognizing it. Man, the shift is that they're doing away from talking about LeBron so much. We have to understand that there's been a shift. They're talking about other people. They're trying to market around other people, and it's gonna be slow. So all the power and stuff like that, I mean, he still has it and everything, but at the same token, it was like, okay, you're walking into a situation where y'all were unsuccessful, and there's a lot of stuff on his plate. He said, I don't want him to go to the Lakers. I mean, look, it's already set in stone, Stephen. It's already set in stone. It's he's signed. He signed the he signed the dotted line and everything, and so and it's going to be for 4 years. You know. Now I look at that and I don't mean to bring up Frank Vogel or anything, but I'm looking at what Frank Vogel had done for the organization and everything, and the guy brought a championship there. But now whether you want to count the championship or not, hey, 20, 30 years and 20, 30 years from now, the only people that are going to be saying it's a bubble ring and stuff like that are the people that were truly there. That were truly there. What's up with it, JMJ? I see you in the building. The only people that are going to really recognize that are people that were truly there. But people that look at it and people that look at the record books and all that other stuff and history and stuff like that. The only thing that they're going to see is that there was a championship brought there, and it does count as a championship. You know, they don't put an asterisk by it, unfortunately, or anything like that. So he still brought a championship there. Then he's dealt with all this stuff that's on his plate. He okay, maybe he's not the best coach in a lot of people's eyes, but at the same token, this guy was able he was able to deal with a lot more. He was able to deal with a lot more than than many. You had a lot of people that were injured. You had to deal with LeBron. You had to deal with his his group of people. You had to deal with constant injuries. You having to deal with a an owner who doesn't really know what she's doing in terms of like talent and basketball, like really knowing the basketball. She's more into marketing and somewhat of the business side of things. The whole place is a mess. He's walking into a mess. And my thing is this too, you know, where is Magic say so in this? Because look, Magic wants to run everything back with with the trio, you know. And a lot of people are disappointed. They're like, oh yeah, well, why are you keeping Russ and all this other stuff? Look, it wasn't Russ's fault. None of this was Russ's fault. You know what I'm saying? Even him playing like shit at the beginning of the year, it still wasn't his fault. None of that was his fault. None of that was his fault. And I'm gonna talk about. I just want to let y'all know I didn't do the. I had some stuff that I had to take care of earlier. I'm gonna still do the breakdown of the MJG and 8 Ball and UGK battle, the versus battle and everything. I still haven't forgot about that. But I got a lot of stuff that we other stuff that we need to talk about right now about what's taking place in our world right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are blinded to the fact, but of course, people are worried about pussy and money and their self worth and not survival, unfortunately. So that's that's just what the case is, and everybody always wants to talk about they woke and all this other bullshit, but they're really not. Let's see how woke you are when when something truly happens. Let's see how prepared you are instead of acting erratic and crazy. Then everybody want to start acting like they shrivel up and stuff. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Okay. Uh, Again, if you're just coming in here, make sure you hit the like, man. Darvin Ham has been hired as Lakers head coach. Uh, the Celtics are, getting ready to play Miami or whatever. I know some people are. You know what? Miami might come out. They might come out fighting. You never know. And what's going to be crazy too is if Miami wins. If Miami wins, but I don't think that the NBA is going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see what happens. What's up with it, BMK? I see you in the building, man. So yeah, Darvin Ham has been hired as Lakers head coach. Uh, we'll have to see what other moves is going to be made with the Lakers. They can't really do anything. They don't really have that much uh, wiggle room, so to speak. They really don't. So this is going to have people engaged. They're going to bring the eyes to many people. Well, they're going to have the eyes focus on the Lakers and stuff like that, which is typical of what the Lakers, want to do. They want to keep people engaged and stuff like that. And Jenny Bush just wants to keep the usual shit show that she got going over there and everything, which is really disgusting. She has not been successful, and I know that her father is turning over in her grave and everything. Well, that's because you want him to win, Steven. But your takes have been all wrong, buddy. So I got the upper hand on you right now, man. They haven't won anything, so we'll see what happens, man. You want to keep I mean, do you really want people to praise you for being right, huh? You want to be like, yeah, I told you so. I told you so. You just want to tell Polo so. But listen, I'm a human being just like everybody else, man. You know? Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, if I asked if y'all want to bet True Viking, she gets on here and she tries to bet y'all, but then y'all run. Y'all act scared. Like the people that I bet, hey, they come with the money, whether it's on YouTube. If Ticket bets, he gonna come with the money. If the people that I normally bet, they gonna come with the money. But Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Till then, I'll get at y'all later.